upon us as Aruba visits the nation of Belize for a matchup in the ConcacafW Championship qualifiers. Both teams vying for a spot to go to qualifications in July. They're both in search of their first win and 3 points standings in these World Cup qualification games. I'm Casey White at FFB Stadium, bringing this matchup to you as we take a look at the pitch side conditions. A hot 97 degrees, 0% chance of rain, there's not a cloud in the sky, and a slight wind at 9 miles per hour. So great conditions for this Group D matchup between these two teams that are really both looking to climb the standings. Based on the February fixtures, they're both at the bottom in 4th and 5th place. Belize in 5th with that -14 goal differential. Both teams 0-2 with 2 losses each. Aruba with the -8 goal differential. Panama and El Salvador sit at the top with 6 points each. Panama with that slight edge in the 13-12 in goal differential, and Barbados in 3rd place with 3 points. All of these teams have played 2 games each, and this is the 3rd game for Aruba and Belize. So they will both look to take 3 points and try to put some pressure on Barbados and the top teams. The players getting ready to enter the field now as we get ready for national anthem. Stick around, we'll watch those, and we'll have the first half kick coming up soon. national anthems complete in Belmopan as both Belize and Aruba get ready to take the field. We'll take a look at the lineup for Belize. Wayne Casimiro has put out a lineup that has 3 players, Jaden Brown, Valine Lambert, and Michaela Bowden, both with 2 starts in their first 2 games versus the other teams from Group D, but also watch for Shindra Casimiro as well, as she can certainly be an influence in this game. Jaden Brown taking the captain's armband. She'll be important on that forward line. A lot of experience out of her for her nation. Jasmine Armstrong getting the start in goal as well, and a lot of options off the bench for Belize. All of these players, but 3 have gotten appearances, but Alicia Terry, Shindra Casimiro, and Shante Chacon coming in for their first minutes of the qualification campaign. And they're getting this ability to play in this game in FFB Stadium against a team in Aruba that has had some closer results. The officials for this game, Merlin Vanessa Soto, assisted by Lourdes Noriega, Shirley Perello, and the 4th official is Itzel Hernandez. So that'll be our officiating crew for this Group D matchup. And the lineup for Aruba, Coach Mark Anthony Pablo has Lixian Loopstock in goal again, her 3rd start. Adriana Molina is getting her first start for this group, and everyone else has been able to see time in this qualification campaign. Vanessa Susanna scored against Barbados, so watch her, and Jessica Rivero having the captain's armband as well for Aruba as we see the final talks for both of these teams. It's a beautiful day in the stadium. You can see it's clear out. It's a hot one though for these groups, so maintaining possession of the ball going to be important for both of these teams as they look to secure the 3 points and continue to climb those standings. Some final moments before kickoff with these Group D teams. A great venue to be playing at. Get a good look at Jaden Brown up top for Belize, wearing the captain's armband, getting ready for the kickoff as well. Jasmine Armstrong in goal for Belize. A lot at stake in this qualification tournament, looking to be the 1 team to advance out of this group of 5 teams. Are Belize and Aruba trying to make that tournament in July, the all-important final qualification for the World Cup. And there's the whistle. We're underway at FFB Stadium in the white kits. Belize attacking from left to right. In the yellow kits, Aruba attacking from right to left. I'm Casey White. So glad you could join me for this matchup of Group D action. Both of these teams eager to start scoring goals and trying to make their way towards 3 points and continuing to put pressure on the top 3 teams in this group as Belize looks to play out of the back, but under immediate pressure from Aruba. Isa Gums pressuring high on that near side flank. She looks to take the throw in. Isaline Angela starting it over around the back. A lot of pressure as well from Belize, and Angela will have to start over and pressure. There, a foul is called, but both sides not content to sit in these first seconds of the game. That one intercepted in that final third and cleared again. Belize looking to take over possession in midfield. This one played over the top, that'll be cleared. No chances taken early in this game, getting that one out of danger from the back line of Aruba. First few minutes so important in these games as players start to settle in, not fully knowing what's going to happen with their competition. So nothing silly in the first 5 minutes for both of these teams, just being really safe, playing it out as Aruba looks to go forward. Good combination play through midfield and eventually cleared out. Brown puts the back line under pressure for Aruba. That one will trickle all the way through to Loopstock. Gooms does very well to get out of pressure, good feet, but eventually a foul is called. It took 3 players to almost stop her and a little tug of the shirt, and there'll be a set piece going Aruba's way. That one's blocked and looking to trickle out of bounds, but it doesn't look like it'll quite do it. It may, and it does. Throw in for Aruba. Dispossessed in midfield, Belize will look to go the other way. Good challenge on the far side, and that one goes against Aruba. It'll be a free kick to Belize as Chacon doesn't back down from that challenge and earns the free kick for her team. And that'll restart in that far side area. 8 spots up for grabs for the July final round of qualification. 2 already taken from the United States and Canada as automatic qualifiers. So another 6 teams out of these 30 looking to qualify. That's what's at stake. And a foul is called. Berlin Vanessa Soda will point in the direction of Aruba. But 30 of these teams looking to qualify across 6 groups. Only the top winner of each group will go on. Long service, that one will be cleared out. Perhaps a second chance opportunity to play it into the penalty area. Helped on, eventually cleared. That one trickles out, a shot from distance. Armstrong collects. Neto with the shot in midfield and winning the subsequent header as well. First shot on frame for Aruba coming in the 5th minute. Both of these teams looking to employ a possession style. You can tell right from the beginning, both teams looking to play out of the back when they're in possession, but a lot of good defense as well, trying to win the ball back on both sides. So a good pace to start this game for Group D. Counterattack the other way, looking to slip in behind, perhaps a little bit too far ahead. She is, and it is offside call on Jaden Brown, but you love that from your forward, looking to get in behind at any opportunity, just the timing a little bit off, but a good transition to the attack for Belize. As Aruba continues to push forward, that space in behind the back line is perhaps something they can continue to look for, as there's acres of space to utilize there for Jaden Brown, and she's very pacey trying to get in behind there. Dornkamp. Good feet to avoid pressure. Still looking to slip it in. But a foul is called on Aruba. It'll go the other way, but a good response from Aruba, trying to play in combination in that final third. Gooms around the left side, looking to go in the 1v1, but well recovered by Lambert. Lambert looking to go forward, not able to do so as Angela covers Gooms quite well. Good ball in behind, lots of space in that near side flank as Brown collects. She's in the 1v1, but a well-timed tackle. Looking to play out, perhaps a long shot from distance. This one will not be on frame, will go wide, goal kick. Ashley Rodriguez looking to make the most of that space that was in front of the back line, and that's what happens sometimes. They're looking to play it behind as Loopstock gets prepared for this goal kick, and then the space opens up in front. That's what helps with that pace of Jaden Brown up top. Tackle in midfield, play on, says our center official. This one will be headed up, but not out. A lot of space wide as Aruba gets more and more compact in that midfield space. Rodriguez on the ball. Lambert does well to play out, well done. Finds Lambert again. You can hear the cheers from the crowd as Belize has their home fans as they start to play out in combination. Foul called, collision right on the edge of the final third. Jaden Brown goes down, but appears to be okay, and that'll be a set piece going the way of Belize. Our center official speaking a bit after that foul. Munjalin Trump called for that one, and Michaela Bowden steps over this one. 7 players committed forward for Belize for this set piece. Both outside backs joining as well. Bowden. This one's on frame, Loopstock. Able to get that one is Loopstock, but a good strike from distance. The center back steps forward. She's in her third appearance and third start for Belize as Loopstock plays out through the feet of Angela, and she'll find some space to find Neto on the ball. That last chance from Belize, it's well struck, just so much distance on that one. Not quite able to do anything to test Loopstock in goal. Lambert looks to play it over. She finds some space, but well defended there. Great positioning from the outside back from Aruba. That space again in behind is there, and almost capitalizing was Belize on that long ball from Lambert. Valine Lambert's been a bright spot, the outside back, who's currently taking the throw in, been very involved going up the near side flank in her third start for Belize in this qualification tournament. And so far there's been 2 games played for each of these teams. Those were done in February, 2 different time frames for these games as Belize dispossesses the midfield of Aruba, and they're going the other way quickly. Great run in behind, Loopstock's out, Jaden Brown. Loopstock's still out. Brown not able to get it across. Vasquez doing enough to get potentially a corner kick. The first one of the game for Belize is awarded to them. Florine Vasquez playing in combination with Jaden Brown on that near side, and Loopstock doing just enough to make sure there's not a legitimate opportunity coming across the face of goal. This one served across with pace, nothing too dangerous as it's cleared out on the initial one. Neto provides chase there, but this will go wide. Michaela Bowden plays it across. This one dangerous. It drops down to Vasquez. A great strike, and it's just wide. Some great play from Belize in the first 15 minutes. Florine Vasquez, the 19-year-old, with the best opportunity so far of the game for either side. Well played on the far flank. Some space there, but Belize dropping very well as a backline unit, in sync with one another to make sure that that space isn't taken advantage of. Lots of space in front of the back line for Belize, but a bit of a mistouch there and miscue. Lambert will take over in the middle third, a throw in to Belize. And Gums has acres of space on this near side. She'll go straight to goal. Lambert providing chase and well covered by Michaela Bowden, the center back. Yeah. I haven't said anything, no. Looks like calling for a substitution is Alicia Terry. We'll see what happens, see if she can recover here, as it'd be an early substitution. A foul is called, and this will be a set piece for Aruba. And really, Belize has been really going strong this first 17 minutes, and Aruba, you know, they are the ones that have scored in this tournament. Belize actually still has not scored in the tournament, this being their third game. Aruba currently on 2 goals. So Aruba has to be thinking, can they conjure up something here that might be an opportunity to test Jasmine Armstrong in goal? Isabel Neto will stand over this one. Going for it herself, but well off from Isabel Neto. Chacon. Vasquez will provide a bit of chase. Going the other way quickly is Aruba, finding some space on the outside. Susanna, that foul, a collision right outside the box in a dangerous area. And Tariana Dornkamp draws this one for Aruba. And you can see how quickly they can break off the turnover. Susanna finding Dornkamp, just that quick touch, drawing the foul on Giselle Canorque. This is in a dangerous area. Belize has to ensure that this wall is set properly if they want this to not turn into a dangerous situation, as Jasmine Armstrong is setting the wall. Keeping the high line with the wall is the rest of the roster from Belize. Vanessa Susanna steps over it with the right foot. She'll play. Wall does its job. Susanna still going, and that one will be cleared. Looking to counterattack the other way, but no numbers. 1v4, and just like that, Angela does take over. So another foul. Set piece Aruba. And now it will go the other direction. Angela played this one out. And just a little bit of a tie up there. And now this will go towards Belize as Bowden steps up to it. We're in the 21st minute. In Belmopan, it's 0-0, Belize versus Aruba in these ConcacafW qualifying games. That ball is played forward. I'm Casey White on the call for this matchup in Group D. Both of these teams trying to find the breakthrough goal. Great attacking. Vasquez does well to find that space in behind, not wanting to take any chances. This one cleared out for a corner kick. Alicia Terry going down again, but playing well in combination with Florine Vasquez on the far side. 3 runners at the top of the penalty area, trying to cause confusion. This is a great ball across, but no one in front of loop stock, so she has a direct path to make sure that no opportunity comes from that great service. I'd like to see those runners from Belize go a little bit more in front of loop stock. It would make it a much more dangerous opportunity, but Belize still being able to go forward. Susanna on the turn here. Michaela Bowden perhaps giving her too much of an angle. She's got to have someone come across, and she finally does, as Shante Chacon to the rescue for the final tackle in conjunction with Armstrong. You can see Vanessa Susanna just so aggressive going forward and so strong off the dribble. Nothing Bowden can do after she got the angle. And between Chacon and Armstrong, they're able to deflect this out for a corner kick. Service across, this one driven to the near post area. Well cut out, and that's gonna be a penalty. Just an aggressive step from Shante Chacon, and a definite penalty as she's tripped in the area. And this is a chance for Aruba, as Belize has really been the team that's been more aggressive, but just getting position here and out of control on that challenge. And Aruba will have a chance to take the lead in a very important game for both of these sides. Vanessa Susanna, the goal scorer in previous games, will step up to this one, as our center official makes sure everything is set and organized. Susanna steps up, and it's the one that separates it here in the 24th minute. A great finish from Vanessa Susanna. Keeping it low, a goal scorer's touch, puts enough pace on it to get it past Jasmine Armstrong, who guessed correctly, but still able to slide it in with enough pace and perfectly placed into that side netting. That's the difference, and a 1-0 lead to Aruba. The second goal of the tournament for Vanessa Susanna, and the third overall for Aruba, as Vasquez continues to go forward. Lambert with the cross. This one will drop short and headed out of danger. That'll be a throw in deep in the end. And here's that separating goal right now. Not a big run up. I'm surprised she was able to get as much pace as she did on that ball, but a strong finish, keeps it low, and very hard to save when it's that low and that accurate. Belize able to keep it in. Casemiro loses possession. That'll be cleared out to the goal scorer, Susanna, again losing possession. And Bowden will start it over. Will be a whistle now in the 26th minute. A cooling break for both of these teams as they take a jog to the sideline. And comes at an interesting time. Yes, of course it's hot and there needs to be a time for them to get some hydration, but Belize has started very strong, but they find themselves down 1-0. So an opportunity for the coaching staff of Belize to also continue to encourage them, give them some tactical principles they need to keep doing at this point in the game. And same for Aruba. Didn't really have the best start, but find themselves a goal up through that penalty kick. And just out of control on that clearance as Chacon stepped out. It didn't really look to be like much on the corner, but Susanna converts, and sometimes that's all that a goal scorer needs, is that one opportunity, and she has her nation up 1-0 in the Group D matchup that's so important for both of them. Glenford Sambo, the head coach, speaking to his team, and you can see the tactical board out. So definitely some things that can be tweaked as Belize is really putting Aruba under pressure in this game. The whistle to take the field again from the players. And again, urging the players back. It is hot in FFB Stadium, 97 degrees at the first half kickoff. So these players taking it every advantage they can to get some extra hydration in, a few extra minutes to regain their composure before they go out. It's going to be a throw-in deep on the far side of the pitch for Belize as we restart play here momentarily. Foul throw in, that'll go the other way, Aruba ball. Dornkamp looks to take over in the middle third. This one we changed out the other way, but Jaden Brown again, a menace, getting the ball back for Belize. Aruba able to organize now. Well defended. Miss clearance. Jaden Brown's in the box with the right foot. Can't get it across. That one out for a goal kick, but you just have the feeling that she is going to continue to get opportunities. She puts players under pressure in that attacking final third. Just lacking the scoring touch right now, but she's been a very big bright spot for Belize thus far. Casemiro, again to Brown. Rodriguez. This one played across. Loopstock is able to make the save. Konorke able to get that one on frame, but a lot of it from distance. But still, Belize coming out of the cooling break, still able to generate a lot of attack going forward, well won by Rodriguez in midfield. Brown. Eiley looking to slip it through, not on the same page with Terry and Brown. This one will go over Lambert's head and won by Michaela Bowden. Good feet on the far flank. Konorke over Lapping there, finds a touch inside, and there's a foul, and it's a penalty. A penalty will go the other way. Sabrina Eiley finishing that one off just in case, but the whistle did come. And you gotta wonder if there was an advantage here had the whistle not come so quickly, as Concacaf gets around and Eiley continues to go. Now granted, players did stop for Aruba. And that's great play in that wide area as Michaela Bowden appears to be the one that's gonna step up. And this is the second penalty kick of the game, one so far for each team, and the earlier one being the separator on the scoreline so far. There's some conversation going on. It looked like Michaela Bowden was gonna step up. And I would assume a bit unhappy with perhaps that lack of advantage call. Not so sure what's going on there, but a lot of critical moments right now. When you're taking a penalty kick, you gotta be able to clear your mind, and a lot of commotion going on before this one, which actually benefits Aruba, being the team that's hoping that this one doesn't go in. And it will be the center back that's prepping for this penalty kick in the 33rd minute. Michaela Bowden stepping up with the right foot, strikes it on, enough power, and she equalizes. The 33rd minute goal from the center back after a lot of commotion after that call, able to steady herself. And she's able to get the first goal of this qualification tournament off this right-footed strike. Loopstock guesses correctly, but too much power on this one. And they're able not only to equalize, but to get their first goal and hoping for more as they go throughout this game. Bowden had the strike earlier in the game that was on frame for Loopstock, as we see that Loopstock is down and being tended to. She's been their starting goalkeeper for the entire tournament thus far in all 3 games against El Salvador, Barbados, and now against Belize. Michaela Bowden is the center back that stepped up on most of the set pieces today, is able to put away the penalty kick to answer the 24th minute penalty kick that Vanessa Susana put in for Aruba. What I like about what she did is she took a little extra time there. A lot of times when the commotion is going on and a lot is happening before a penalty kick, people can often rush. But the center back didn't do that, took her time, made no mistake about it on that finish in the 33rd minute. And as you're watching the first half, we get the sense that Belize was going to have an opportunity. A lot was generated in the first half from them, mostly through the feet of Jaden Brown, but on that left side, the combination of Terry and Concacaf was really what led to that penalty kick call. Merlin Vanessa Soto is coming back up to see what's going on. It is Alicia Terry down again. She was down earlier in the first half, was motioning for a sub, never was substituted. The 17-year-old is down now and is tended to. And these are all critical moments for both of these teams after an injury, after goals. both teams looking to secure their first points. As it stands right now, each team would get a point, but wanting those three so they can climb the standings. Little details of organization after moments like this could be the separator in a game that's so far been very tight. We do have Kalidia Velasquez warming up on the sideline. It looks like she may be making her way into the game for Alicia Terry. And that substitution is occurring here in the 37th minute. The 15-year-old Culture United FC player enters into the game. Has not seen time yet in the qualification tournament, and this will be her first appearance. Belize getting their first goal of the tournament on that 33rd minute penalty kick by Bowden, losing 6-0 in their first game to El Salvador, 8-0 in their second game to Panama. Some really hard competition in their first two games, some seasoned teams, but showing a lot of promise here in this first half is Belize. Well possessed in midfield by Aruba. That will be a change of point. Looking to expose space on the opposite side, perhaps. Great ball in between the lines. Gooms, back on her right foot. And play on, says our referee. Looking to draw that penalty was Gooms, but Bowden able to clear, now looking to expose space forward. Isley and Angela under a lot of pressure from Vasquez, and Jaden Brown picks it up. She has one to beat. Lambert will play it forward, headed out of play. Gooms wins it in midfield for Aruba. They'll play long, but organized, and a great header by the center back, Bowden. A late challenge from Rodriguez, and Neto bears the brunt of that. Gooms on this last opportunity looked to have some position there, but not going towards goal, almost kind of tripped over the ball as well with the challenge from Bowden. And that'll go the direction of Belize. Aruba will have to retreat defensively. Aruba also 0-2-0 with 2 losses, losing to El Salvador 7-1 and Barbados 3-1, both of those back in February. So a bit tighter scores, better goal differential for Aruba, and also proving they could score goals against those teams. So definitely a team that can attack, as we saw just a couple minutes ago as they started to play in combination going forward. But the way these teams are matched up, both in a 4-4-2, both playing it a little bit differently. The midfield is a little bit different on both sides, but it makes for an interesting matchup and allows for both to attack very well. Under a lot of pressure from Neto is Rodriguez, and she'll find the wide space. A bit of relief out in the wide area. That one miscleared, and that'll be a corner kick for Belize. Florine Vasquez will take this corner kick, the outswinger with the right foot. Served long. It bounces through. It's down to the feet of Eileen, not able to get an opportunity, but they still take over Belize. Casemiro finding the space wide. Bowden to Velasquez. Her first few touches of the game will be in the penalty area with the right foot. This one played long, a bit hopeful, and Loopstock will take that one, and it'll go the other way. Susanna elects to keep the ball. This one now looked to be played through to Dornkamp. And I've been really impressed by the back line of both teams. Both of these teams have forwards with some firepower and some pace. But the back lines have been quite organized to not allow too much in behind. Susanna. Gooms. Draws two players. Great feet to get around the first one. And again, good feet from Michaela Bowden up to the task. That one will go out of bounds for a throw-in. And Belize doing really well defensively there. You can just see the attacking from Aruba and what they can do in combination. Vasquez playing in combination there on the near side flank, but they'll look to expose the other side, Belize. Coming back, though, to this near side. And Velasquez doing well since coming in as a first half substitute. A lot of pressure there in midfield as Vasquez trying to play it forward. And again, Jaden Brown not allowing an easy clearance. It comes back to her feet. And she looks to take on two. She's successful. She has a third. Great combination play and the foul after. As there will be added time of, it appears, 4 minutes. Our center official right on that call. And this is going to be a dangerous opportunity in the waning minutes of the first half for Belize. And again, it's Jaden Brown. Anytime that Belize starts to go forward, it's usually her name that is being said. looking to take on two, just not able to recover, and finally coming across. Really the only way to stop her was with that foul. Some medical attention needed on the field after that foul. And certainly this will add some more time to the end of the first half. And it's been pretty exciting. Both teams have generated opportunities. Belize definitely has seemed to be more in their attacking half, but Aruba has such strong presence up top. And once they get the ball facing forward, has really made it difficult for Belize in their own defending half. And not only defending this set piece of the utmost importance for Aruba, but now a player after that challenge of being called for the foul will be removed from the field. So defending this, also a player down in these final minutes of the first half. Right now, there doesn't appear to be a wall being set, which is interesting from Aruba. Bowden has proven she can strike a ball on previous set pieces. And now Aruba will start to set the wall. And there's a consideration here, only two in the wall right now, but coming into the game is Vivian Enriquez replacing Adriana Molina after that challenge. Only two in the wall. This is certainly within striking distance, so will that be enough? This one on frame, it tests Loopstock, pushed over the crossbar, and again, Bowden with a great strike. An unbelievable opportunity for Belize. The goal scorer, Bowden, from the 33rd minute, just having a great strike, forcing that save from Loopstock. The wall not really set. It goes right through the middle of the two. That's a big mistake from Aruba, but luckily Loopstock up to the task, able to put that over the crossbar for a corner kick. Rodriguez gets this one across. Initially cleared, but still not out of that final third. Bowden draws another defender, does well. Appears to earn the corner kick, and she does. Scary moments for Aruba right now. Bowden thinking better of it. Perhaps Vasquez will take it. Nope, Bowden will go back and take this one. Left-footed service. That one, a wasted opportunity for Belize. And that is the whistle that will end the first half of play. A back-and-forth affair between these two teams in Group D. 1-1. Belize and Aruba. Susanna opening the scoring in the 23rd minute, but Bowden answering with a penalty kick of her own in the 33rd minute. We are deadlocked at halftime between these two teams, both in search of their first points of the campaign. Right after this, we'll have highlights and stats, so make sure you come back.
No importa. Es que sí,
First half from Belmopan, Belize, as Aruba and Belize match up in Group D. And I'll tell you what, a lot of attacking chances from both of these teams. Some players on both sides that were really generating a lot going forward. Michaela Bowden being one of them. She's a center back for Belize, playing that ball across. And then Florine Vasquez with that opportunity. On the other side, Aruba has Vanessa Susana getting in, just so strong up top in that duo with Dornkamp, who drew the penalty against Chacon that led to that 23rd minute goal. And Susana converted with the right foot, keeping it low, good pace on that ball, celebrating with her teammates, taking the temporary 1-0 lead. But Belize kept going forward, generating a lot of chances through Jaden Brown, not able to get her hips around that one. But she's been a nuisance all day in that final third. The opportunity here from Bowden as well. She sure can strike a ball, but Dornkamp able to save that one. And this is the penalty that equalized for Belize. Michaela Bowden steps up after Conorque drew that penalty to equalize for Belize in the 33rd minute. A lot of action back and forth for both of these teams. Really, both of them trying to go forward, and Belize really pushing forward for a lot of opportunities in this half, and it's an exciting one. Both of these teams playing like they really need these 3 points, trying to put pressure on Barbados, who currently sits in 3rd place. We'll take a look at the halftime stats. 9 shots to 3 favoring Belize, 5 of those on goal. So a good percentage of shots on goal for Belize, 1 of 3 for Aruba. 9 to 7 in fouls, Belize to Aruba. 1 offside for Belize, 5 to 1 in corners. And the possession is actually more towards Aruba at 53% to 47%. But you can see by the stats that Belize is making the most of their possession by translating that to shots and shots on goal. So it's a very even contest right now between these two teams, and really can go either way. It'll be interesting to see what both of these managers do as they are in halftime. Will there be any personnel changes or tactical changes coming out in the second half to try to secure all 3 points? We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back to Belmopan Belize after this for the second half kick. So make sure you stick around. We are back at FFB Stadium. Belize and Aruba giving us a very entertaining first half of play, not only in scoreline being tight, but a lot of opportunities on both sides. It's been entertaining to watch, and it's a game that means a lot for both of these teams, both trying to secure their first win as all the players take the field again. And a substitution being indicated for Belize as Rashani Navarez comes into the game. Also coming into the game is Joya Tromp for Aruba as well. So 2 personnel changes. It remains to be seen what the tactical changes are, if any, in this game to try to go out and get the 3 points and not settling for a tie, as I assume both of these teams will do where they currently are in the standings. The second half is underway. Off the whistle from Marilyn Vanessa Soto. Belize and Aruba knotted up at 1-1 at FFB Stadium. I'm Casey White with you for the second half of this great matchup so far. Belize taking over in the white uniforms, going right to left, looking to counterattack. Florine Vasquez came out of the game. Narvaez came in for Vasquez, who was lively in the first half for Belize. Belize again starting strong. Aruba defending in those yellow kits. The cross into a dangerous area, but to the near post. Loopstock able to collect, but Belize not settling at the beginning of this second half. Giselle Conorque will take this throw in. She drew the penalty in the first half in the 33rd minute that led to the equalizer for Belize as she made a overlapping run from her outside back position, making herself known in that area. Well won in midfield. You see the challenge here is a little bit too aggressive on the back of the outside defender. This will be a free kick for Bowden as she'll come over to take it. That one deflecting off Aruba, and it'll be a corner kick. Genesis Hazel not able to clear it, and Isabel Neto chasing after, but not able to keep that one in, and they'll send 2 to the corner. A little different look for Belize if they in fact keep 2. They don't. And Velasquez will go into the box, and Rodriguez will serve. Ashley Rodriguez drives it across to the near post, well defended. It'll fall back to her feet, perhaps for a reservice. Not quick enough. Jaden Brown, the Jewel Fury FC player, has been so active, it's hard to even know sometimes where she's playing. She is playing up top in the 4-4-2 for Belize, but she does so much work for Belize and just goes all over the place. Right there, pressuring to make sure that ball goes out of play. This one played across by Velasquez, coming into the penalty area, cleared out. But good work from Kalidia Velasquez, the 15-year-old, on that near side flank. If you're just joining us, she came in as a first half substitute and has been very impactful so far. There were 2 penalty kick goals in the first half. That's how we got to this 1-1 score line. Aruba enjoying a little bit more possession in the first half, but Belize with many more shots going forward. So we take a look at the manager, Wayne Casimiro. Playing back in behind Casimiro. Good on the turn, right-footed shot, loop stock off the post, and the second chance opportunity unable to be converted. Narvaez, the halftime substitute, hits the post. And so close to the go-ahead goal off of Jaden Brown. A great spin in the box. Narvaez looking to place it and just couldn't get her feet quite right, Jaden Brown. That finishing touch escaping her. But Rashani Navarez coming in and making a difference right away. Narvaez did get a start against El Salvador in their first game on February 16th. This her second appearance, this time as a sub, but making her presence known very quickly up in that forward role with Jaden Brown. Eiley moves back into midfield when that substitution occurred and Vasquez came out. Julia Tromp trying to go forward there for Aruba, not able to do so, and Belize will try to play through the midfield, dispossessed. It's 3 against 3 at the back centrally. Susanna finds Dornkamp, unable to return the favor, and Belize defends that very well. That middle third of the field, very important for these two teams. They're both in a 4-4-2. Aruba more in a 4-4-2 diamond. Now Aruba going forward. This ball played across. Velasquez able to take over. Norque finds space in midfield. Belize in that 4-4-2 as well, with 1 holding, 3 attacking, and 2 forwards. And so again, that middle area important. A foul is called. So it'll be interesting to see what spaces both of these teams are able to exploit as they try to play make and create numbers going forward. I think the outside backs are going to be a big part of the equation for both of these teams if they can take advantage of the wide area. Trump. Finding the feet of Hazel, dispossessed. A great tackle in midfield by Rodriguez. Jaden Brown's by herself, beats 1. Good recovery, though, from the back line, and they look organized. Pushing forward, looking for the space behind to Jaden Brown, but just an opposite ball to where her run was going. She'll continue to press. Look at the pace on Jaden Brown, keeping that one in. Not quite. When she decides that she's going to chase after something, you can see her acceleration across the first 5 yards. Definitely something Aruba is going to have to watch. Chacon. Bowden, lots of space in front of her. Needs to try to draw someone out. She does. That's a great ball to the overlapping back. Early cross might be on. Continuing to go. Right foot across again. That one across off the head of Brown. It's still in. Belize so close. Can they continue to push forward? Bowden's gonna look for either an opportunity or a shot on frame herself. Perhaps would have been better served as a ball across, but great play between Bowden and Lambert as an outside back. Lambert getting forward to create that last opportunity, cutting inside, gets this ball across, and Brown just not able to time her jump to redirect this, but a great opportunity there for Belize. Brown. Well defended, forcing Brown to go backwards. She'll have to reestablish possession, but she's not able to through Susanna with a takeover. Goes herself, so strong in the 1v1. She's got Dornkamp on the right. She goes herself. Great last-ditch tackle from Bowden. It looked like Susanna was gonna be in, but great tackle at the end. That partnership of Bowden and Chacon, very good out of the back. And this one cleared out. Some end-to-end action in Group D. The last-ditch tackle, and I said Bowden, but it was Chacon coming across. After the rest of the backs had been beaten, she cut off the pass and also made the tackle. Very good defending from the center back. This one cleared out, but it'll still be a throw in deep in Aruba's defending half. Jessica Rivero has been solid there at the center back for Aruba, providing cover for her outside backs, because now Belize starting to find even more space wide as the outside backs look to continue to go forward. Rivero missing that one, but she'll get the second one. It's still not out of danger as Velasquez tries to collect. Velasquez, that one cleared. And a foul as Neto goes right through Rodriguez. She gets the ball, but she also gets Ashley Rodriguez on the challenge. Bowden looking to play in the wide space. The initial offside, it looks like. A little too eager to get forward. But the wide areas are what's separating these two teams right now. Belize looks like they've got a little bit more of a tactical goal with the way they're going forward, where Aruba, while not able to generate as much possession going forward, they do look dangerous through the counter-attacking transition from Susanna and Dornkamp. So a tale of two different types of attack right now in the second half. Able to keep it in as Dorncamp, and she earns the throw-in for her team. Susanna again, looking to get her team more forward. We're 2/3 of the way through this game. With the conditions pitch side, you got to think some fatigue could be part of the equation as we get further into the game as the foul's called. And a yellow card is brought out against Kalidia Velasquez, excuse me. This late challenge coming in with her cleats up there, earning that yellow card. Enriquez over the ball for Aruba. And Aruba has proven that they can take advantage of opportunities that are given to them, even if not a lot's being created as far as shots. Enriquez plays this one across. Well won by Bowden, but it drops down. Catches that on too high of the bounce, not as the ball's coming down, and it goes over for a goal kick. Lots of space in midfield. Eiley switching the point. Eiley starting up top for Belize, now playing in that attacking center midfield role. Lambert using her speed. Play on, says our referee. A corner kick earned again from Lambert, the outside back, getting forward. Narvaez and Lambert will look to play short. Not quite ready is Aruba. Right-footed cross. This is dangerous. Loopstock gets the second opportunity for the save, bats it down, and luckily for her, no one there to tap it in. Nice little cheeky ball there from Lambert with the outside of the foot to get out of pressure. Jaden Brown isolated in a 1v1 again. Can she turn the corner? She can. She's so quick. Gets the ball across. Not the right choice. Had two runners for a cutback. Wasn't able to do so, but again, when she gets isolated against one defender, it puts Aruba in trouble. Dorncamp going the other way, 4 back, but 3 joining from Aruba. This one falls right to Susanna. That's not what you want if you're Belize. Cleared out. Not able to be saved. That'll be a corner kick. And Vanessa Susanna almost gets another opportunity. And what I love about the forwards of Aruba, they're very opportunistic. Dorncamp and Susanna take advantage of turnovers in that attacking half for them and create opportunities out of it. A little bit of a pause in play, but it'll resume here. Susanna with the right-footed cross. Goes deep, headed down, well defended. And there is a whistle. Ashley Rodriguez, the 19-year-old from Embarrass FC, done a lot of work in that holding midfield role. You see the last opportunity from Belize. Jaden Brown just not able to get enough pace or the proper direction on that cross to create a real genuine opportunity, as Jasmine Armstrong will play out quickly. Velasquez finds Eiley. Brown takes off. Early ball. Looking to slip in through the center backs, perhaps not the right area to spring Brown, but it still creates potential opportunity, but a foul called on that collision as Hazel came across to defend. It took a hard challenge from the forward, Jaden Brown. We're in the 65th minute in FFB Stadium. Belmopon Belize is playing host to this matchup between Belize and Aruba. 1-1 as Jaden Brown gets around. 1v1, she has someone in the box. It falls to her feet, not able to connect to Sabrina Eiley. Left-footed strike and a save, Loopstock. Those finishing details for Belize letting them down just a little bit, but the style of play is good so far, creating a lot of chances. 1-1 between these two, but a lot of chances generated within the 65 minutes and change so far. Good feet. Looking to possess. Good combination through Velasquez, trying to find that space in front of the back line. She does. Dornkamp coming back, trying to help Aruba get a little more possession. It's 1-1 in this Group D matchup. This is the last opportunity from Brown, getting it on her left foot. She had originally set up Sabrina Eiley, then it bounced back out to her. Does well to create space, but Loopstock cuts down the angle. Belize does not appear to be slowing down. A little bit of fatigue from Aruba, perhaps. Foul called, and that'll go against Gooms. Lambert was on the ground for a while, but it'll still go against Aruba. Ashley Rodriguez will jog over to set up for this set piece. Left-footed service from Rodriguez. Doesn't make it over that near post area. Hazel does well to clear it out of danger, at least momentarily. Well defended by Bowden. Brown in behind the back line. Again, she twists and turns there. Looks for the service from Bowden. This could be dangerous as it goes all the way through to Velasquez. Strike from distance. Blocked by Dornkamp, and she'll continue to chase. Attempting to stop the play there in midfield, but Gooms is able to get out of it. Continuing to go is Gooms, and the defensive counterattack, putting the counterattack tough for Belize as Dornkamp is fouled right on the top of the area. A yellow card given to Michaela Bowden, the 28-year-old from Golden State FC. Just a little deception there from Dornkamp, tired legs, and the foul is committed right outside the area. We'll have a substitution for Aruba. Lillian Saladin coming into the game, replacing Isaline Angela. This is what Belize had to be careful of. You almost got the sense that Aruba was going to rely on counterattacking. Belize getting a little impatient on the other end, was shooting from distance, and then the counterattack was on. Jessica Rivero coming out of the game. Brett will enter into the game for Aruba, so 2 subs. Susanna steps over to this. 5 in the wall for Belize. They block it. It does its job. The second clearance won by Narvaez. The players jogging over to the sideline in the 71st minute for a cooling break of the second half. Still a hot one here as we get into the evening for both of these groups. It's 1-1 in Group D between Belize and Aruba. I'm Casey White on the call for this game. It's been a very entertaining game. You can look at the people in the stands watching on, all the fans. They've been lively in this game. You can hear the noise of the fans supporting these athletes. The home crowd, mostly for Belize, we're in Belmopan for this one. You get the sense that Belize is really trying to push for that extra goal to secure 3 points. They've really been the ones that have been more aggressive to go forward. However, Aruba has been dangerous whenever they've won possession, and Belize has been in a wider shape, and they've been trying to take advantage of, just like they did on earning that foul that we just saw moments ago. And it could come down to one moment, a set piece, so important. Organization defensively, how you organize offensively, your type of service could come down to that. It could come down to some fatigue. So these players trying to make sure that not only they physically recover, but mentally they're able to stay in this game. It would do so much for both of these teams to get points. 1 point for both of them, while good, doesn't do a whole lot in the standings, as Barbados in third is already on 3 points with a game in hand. Back underway in the 73rd minute. This one will fall through. Foul called, and it'll be a free kick earned by Lambert for Belize. Unjalin Tromp called for that foul, running through the back of Lambert. Wow, cleat was very high on that one, all the way on the back of the defender for Belize. Looking to change the point is Bowden. not able to connect with Kenorke on the left side. Both of these teams have hard competition coming up in the next few days. Aruba playing Panama, Belize playing Barbados next. Jaden Brown going right at the defender, using her speed to get around, does so. There's cover for her though in Hazel. Wanting the foul was the crowd, but play on, says our center official. That one played across, this one will bounce through. Again, too straight of a run, nothing across the front of Loopstock to make that dangerous. We do have a player down on the far side. Appears to be Tariana Dornkamp. Some fatigue starting to set in for the players. Dornkamp doing a lot of work up top. She drew the foul and the penalty kick in the 23rd minute to allow for their go-ahead goal at that point for Aruba. She'll walk off the field. And Belize, if they were to get a go-ahead goal and secure 3 points, would make an interesting matchup because they'd have Barbados next, who sits on 3 points right now. And they have a tough matchup next. Apparently trying to speed things up here. Helping her off the field is Jaden Brown. We'll get play restarted in this end. It went down originally. Tariana Dornkamp went down. Appears to be up and okay. It appears that might have hit the ref, but play on. This one played down the line, and that'll find the feet of Jaden Brown. Jaden Brown continuing to put pressure on. She has position and appeared to draw a foul there, it looked like, but nothing called. This one will be served across back to the top. Rodriguez dispossessed, and this cleared. Good feet by Neto. Susanna, looking for runners, earns the corner kick, and she does really well to slow down there and not rush that service, because not many runners in the box for Aruba. So many players behind the ball for Belize, but she does the next best thing by earning the corner kick as Isabel Neto takes a seat. Neto, in her third appearance, jogs over to the sideline as this is still going to be played by Vanessa Susana. The counterattack's on through Velasquez, an aggressive first touch. She'll go herself, looking to spring her teammate now. Played in behind, but Jaden Brown not ready to make that run. foul called on Casemiro, and really no need to foul as the Aruba midfield was facing their own goal, but a foul nonetheless. Dornkamp, who's moved to the back here in place of Hazel for a little while, will take this set piece. Dispossessed by Narvaez. Right to the feet of Brown. That's not who you want to have the ball if you're Aruba. Good tackle by Dornkamp. Narvaez. Good service across. It bounces down to Eiley. The foul after the initial opportunity on frame. Dornkamp has popped up. This ball by Narvaez was very dangerous. It falls to Eiley. And able to get a clearance there out of the back, but on the challenge after, definitely took a hit, the center back. Katie Jones will come into the game, replacing Shindra Casemiro in the 81st minute. She'll take a place in midfield. This is her third appearance for Belize. She did get a start against Panama, but now 2 substitution appearances. One versus El Salvador, and now this one here this evening. Lambert doing a bit of work in the flank. Trying to get it across, but falls to Loopstock. Looking to play forward is Aruba. That one cleared. The player down, a late foul called as Munjalin Trump is down for Aruba right around midfield. And Aruba at that point was in a bit of a 5-back formation as Belize has really been going forward and generating a lot of opportunities. But this foul allows Aruba to get higher up the field. This one played in, headed backwards. Outside back will chase, but she's under pressure from Susanna. Velasquez, great feet to get out of pressure, Velasquez. Again, trying to find Velasquez. Takes 4 defenders to stop her, and Aruba goes the other way through the feet of their front runner and goal scorer Susanna. Joya Trump playing that one across. Jaden Brown has a lot of space, but 3 players behind her in the goal. Now only 1, perhaps. Now it's just the goalkeeper. She tries to beat Loopstock, unable. It bounces out to Eiley. Unable to do anything with that one. Jones will continue to play. And that one finally cleared out, but you can see the attacking prowess of Jaden Brown on that last sequence. Just so creative and pacey, and Loopstock has to make a save with her foot. Brown did almost everything to get that one beyond loop stock, but she is able to make the kick save, and we're still at 1-1. Dornkamp goes down. A lot of disagreement from the fans on that call. You can hear it, but it's a good atmosphere for these teams to play in. Jaden Brown called for the foul. Katie Jones trying to play forward through Brown. Susanna. A late foul called on Konorke. And Belize definitely needs to put a lot of players around Vanessa Susanna. She's such a physical presence, very good in the 1v1. But these fouls could come back to hurt them, as set pieces can prove to be the difference in a game where Belize really has dominated in scoring chances. This one played beyond a dangerous area. Armstrong able to get it as there was enough pace on the ball, and she'll look to spring Bowden quickly, but she's under pressure from Gooms. Well played in midfield from Belize. Velasquez looking to get a high. It's Brown though, however. Hazel chasing, Brown continuing to go. A foul called. And the captain, 2 fouls in a row she's not very happy with. She's been busy and doesn't seem to be slowing down as we enter the 87th minute. This is good defending though from Genesis Hazel getting a touch. And just the legs caught up between the two, Jaden Brown and Genesis Hazel. So we'll have another substitution coming into the game. Ashley Douglas coming in from Mujolin Trump. The midfielder will replace Trump, and she'll come out of the game for these final minutes of regulation. Some fresh legs really important for both teams now, but especially Aruba. Well, one in midfield by Eiley. Trying to slip in Susanna, well covered by the 2 center backs. Dornkamp still in that back line, even though all players are on the field for Aruba. Taking a really defensive approach is Aruba. Hoping for that counterattack through Susanna and also to stifle the attack of Belize that's been very good today. Playing a ball behind is Jaden Brown. It goes over, but an offside flag is up. And so important when a team goes into that defensive block of 5 to use the width and to look for these little slip passes in moments where there's space behind the back line. Sabrina Eiley doing well with that little slip pass. Great pace, but just a little bit too early on the timing from Brown. There's the wide space for Narvaez. It's not able to get through though. Well cut out by the back line of Aruba. Again, trying to spring in the wide area. No one there though. Only having one forward in Susanna, Belize has to make a decision on whether to push forward the outside backs to create that width, or if they're okay with this tie here. Well defended in midfield. Neto will look to go the other way in the counterattack through Suzana. She collects in front of the back line. Always dangerous when she has it. Brown finds Rodriguez. Tired legs there on that service. Gooms. Velasquez defending. Well done by Velasquez. That'll be a throw into Aruba. Good penetrating ball through midfield. And again, there's a lot of space wide. Can they find it? They can. It's just too far wide. That diagonal ball letting them down as Narvaez looks to go forward. A lot of space in midfield for Belize. Coming forward, trying to find the slip ball. Again, the wide space is on, not able to find it. And Aruba looking to counterattack the opposite direction. This is what happened last time, and they drew a good foul. Gooms finding the feet of Neto. 4 minutes indicated of stoppage time. It's on the foot of Doornkamp, wide. So still a lot of time. There could be 1 or 2 moments left in this game that could be critical to the result for either of these teams. Both teams proving they can be dangerous in the attack in different ways in this second half. Brown. Bowden trying to create the 2v1 in the wide space. She does, finding Narvaez. Bowden again, Narvaez again, she's in. Can she get a good service off? She does, not quite make it to the back post. Loopstock with the save and punch. She'll try to launch the counterattack. And this one does flick on. Armstrong is out. Good thing she is, and that's a hard challenge, a definite foul. A card is going to come out against Gooms. Armstrong took a hard hit, but very well defended behind the back line, her coming out for that clearance. As you can see, there's a lot of space for that counterattack, and with the missed clearance from the defender, that was hard, and she got hit hard on that one, Armstrong. Glad to see that she's up. Velasquez has tons of space. Can she get around that corner? She does. She's getting into the penalty area, plays it across. Goal kick. It took 2 deflections there, 1 off the defender and 1 off of Velasquez. Josreen Celadin did really well to come over and cut that angle after Velasquez turned the corner. Well won by Chacon. Foul called. Doornkamp will step over the ball here. And there was a yellow card given in extra time in the 92nd minute, so we may have more than the indicated 4 minutes. Well, that'll remain to be seen. Doornkamp. That one drops down. Bowden clears. Been so solid in the back for Belize. Perhaps one more attacking opportunity for Belize, getting it out to Narvaez. Play on. The space is behind the back line. Bowden looks to find Jaden Brown. Can it go through? It does go through, but well covered in that wide area. Julia Trump does well. Great feet and well defended by Lambert. Continuing to go is Gooms. Lambert plays it forward. This might be it. Can Brown get there? Can she use her speed? She does, and she's pushed. Will that be called? It will not. Play on. Genesis Hazel coming out of the back. Some scary moments for the back line of Aruba, as Jaden Brown appeared to have the positioning on that, a little shove. And she has not stopped running, Jaden Brown. This one goes across. Jaden Brown continues. She's in the box again, and it's called. There's a foul called here. It appears that they may be indicating it's outside the penalty area, and she fell into it. We'll see what happens here. And the initial point of contact was outside the penalty area. And this surely would be the last opportunity of the game. Can Belize organize something here for the go-ahead goal? And Aruba certainly needs to make sure that they understand their organization in this critical moment at the end of this extra added time. Bowden already has a goal in the 33rd minute for Belize. She'll step up for this set piece. A choice of crossing or getting it on frame. With the right foot, she'll look to strike it. She strikes it well, but it's right to Loopstock. And that's the final whistle. What an exciting game. Belize versus Aruba in Group D play. Loopstock with the final save to secure 1 point for her team. Belize 1, Aruba 1. Both goals off penalty kicks. Susanna's coming in the 23rd minute. Bowden's coming in the 33rd minute. What a game. We will have full-time highlights and stats to wrap up this one when we get back. An exciting game from Belmopan, Belize. Aruba visiting the hometown team. And what an exciting one this one. From the first minute, these teams in Group D came ready to play. Final preparations for each of these teams as they got underway in FFB Stadium. So many opportunities, end-to-end action in this one. As Susanna, someone throughout the entire game for Aruba who was always generating chances, strong on the dribble here. But good covering defense from Chacon. This one is what would break the 0-0 tie as Chacon comes through Dornkamp in the penalty area, and a penalty kick given by our center official. Chacon just a little bit out of control here. Dornkamp doing well to get in front, and Susanna steps up. Initially upset with herself missing that first opportunity that earned the corner, but when it counted, she stepped up, stayed calm, stayed composed, and was able to finish. In the 33rd minute, this penalty kick was called as Concacaf was getting forward as the outside back on the left side with the overlapping run. Good combination play, and Rivero not able to stay away from fouling her, and a lot of power on the equalizing goal from the center back, Michaela Bowden. Loopstock not able to keep this one out. Both of these goals coming in the first half of play, but Belize would continue to go forward. Narvaez was a bright spot as a halftime substitute. This one off the post, and Jaden Brown, so good in this game, could not find the finishing touch today. Narvaez does well to get this on frame, and just a great opportunity. And again, counterattacking was so good from Aruba, as Belize had a lot of the possession, but Chacon came across, made sure Susanna again was not able to get an opportunity for Aruba. Jaden Brown, the top player for me from Belize today, with the opportunity off the left foot. She just continued to work on both sides of the ball, find some space for this opportunity, but Loopstock able to save this one, and this perhaps the biggest save of the game on the 1v1 opportunity. Jones not able to get the secondary chance in a place that could be close to goal, but Jaden Brown beating 3 players, and the foot save from Loopstock keeps Aruba even late in the second half. And this is the last opportunity of the game in the 96th minute of play. Loopstock again able to save it and secure 1 point for Aruba. Both of these teams getting their first points in this game as we take a look at the full-time stats. 17 shots to 4 in Belize's favor. 9 of those 17 on goal. Only 1 on goal for Aruba. So a lot of counterattacking for Aruba. They got the penalty kick. Belize generating the most opportunities. A lot of fouls in this one. 20-13. 3 offside to 1 for Aruba. 7-2 in corners to Belize. And 47% possession to 53. Aruba leading the way with that one, but not a lot of opportunities coming out of that possession. We'll take a look at now the updated Group D standings. Both of these teams now with 1 point. They both had 2 losses coming into this. Barbados sits with 3 points. El Salvador and Panama at the top. Panama just inching out over El Salvador with that 1 extra in goal differential. 3 points was really important today for them to continue to climb the standings. But for both of these countries in CONCACAF, getting their nations to get their first points in CONCACAF World Cup qualifying on the road to Australia and New Zealand is amazing for both of these teams. So both teams have to be happy with those steps taken and moving forward. Some more games upcoming in the next few days. Both of these teams are back in action here relatively soon. Aruba versus Panama on April 9th and Belize versus Barbados on April 12th. So much more to come. 1 team advances out of this group, and everyone is vying for that top spot to continue on in qualification. Thank you so much for joining us on this broadcast. On behalf of the production crew, I'm Casey White. You guys have a wonderful night, and make sure you stick around for other games. Thank you.